I made a decision. I was there. I'm going to show you the consequences of my decision. So I'm going to go towards the village down that way. And this is to show you exactly what I'm talking about, finding game trails, creeks, all that stuff. I haven't used this in quite a few years, so I might come into some surprises myself. Gotta be careful with lots of rocks and stuff jutting out of here. Try to keep this steady for y'all. Nice and flat here. We go down there, boom, but I'm not going to do that. Because one thing about safely in a survival situation, you know, unlike some survival stars you'll see on TV, trying to do parkour, running, jumping is not what you want to do. You want to take the safest route possible. So I'm on a little trail here. Going through here, I could walk down that, but I might slide, bump myself, and I got a camera and some glass with me. I picked up some garbage. I really don't want to break some glass in my backpack. At least not yet. See? Now you see what I'm talking about? How it looks like you can see it looks like there's animals here rooting. Kind of looks like it's flattened down, but yet you got this vegetation here. This is what I mean, like a game trail. Could have been people obviously could have used this too, and it may not have been maintained. But it's a trail, it's a path. And at this point, obviously, I really don't need to worry about a trail per se, because it's safe enough. I could go around it, I could go here, I could go there. But I'm going to stop for a moment from going directly down. So I think I just found something interesting. Yep, I found another tomb. Check this out. See how this mound here with the trees standing out? I can almost guarantee with about 95% certainty that's not natural. That's probably a tomb. Someone was buried up here and probably forgotten about, and these trees grew on top of it. Kind of the cool thing about Korea. I do like hiking the mountains and stuff, exploring, finding this out. We got another one here. Okay. So you got another tomb here. Now I'm going to show you something else too. I have a sneaking suspicion about something. Okay, let me, before I do my sneaking suspicion, let me show you something. And I'm sorry for jumping around, but as I'm improvising this and I'm just seeing things pop out that I got to comment on. Alright, you see that tomb over there? Or what I suspect to be tombs. One thing that's popular in Korea is every year when they go to their annual worship Chuseok or something, they will have like a celebration. They might take like mockery, which is like Korean rice wine, and they'll pour it on the tomb and they'll eat and drink together. I got a video on YouTube about it if you ever want to see it. It's not unusual, like places like this, you'll see this in Korea a lot. They'll take these bottles, put it on the tree. I don't know why. I don't know if they're leaving this for the dead. Hey, when you wake up, come over, have a drink. But that's what they do. And then you got this thing here. Daum is like a search engine website, Korean. They have news and stuff. Maybe like Yahoo, you could almost say. Gimhae Gyeong Un San Aki. Gimhae. I think there's a city called Gimhae. See that means mountain. That's Hanja. I don't know what this says. Sarang Ha, love. Saramdul, people. Saramdul's people. I can't fully translate all this, but something about love and people. I'll talk to my wife about it. She'll give me more. So this is another sign. Hey, this is a tomb area. And speaking of tomb areas, let's go back to my sneaking suspicion. Let me take a quick survey around here. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright. Besides tombs, something else you'll see, even in the mountains, is called terrace farming. You may not know what terrace farming is, because in America we don't have it, but terrace farming is, you'll see this in Japan, and yeah, kind of in Korea still. Imagine you have a flat place like right here. Now, when you terrace farm, it's going to go up like a set of steps, almost, and it's going to flatten out. Then you have another flat steps, and then it's going to flatten out again. And what you'll see along abandoned wall, like abandoned farms in Korea, see, look how you happen to have all these rocks together. Not over there, but just here. That's a sign you had a wall here. There could have been a wall, and that was to hold back the dirt. And when you go up there, like I was just a minute ago, you'd have another step or a terrace. And then you might see it go again and again. And you will find these in some really weird places. My in-laws' farm is like that. Their farm is in the flat valley area, but you just start going up the hillside and it's terrace. I don't know why someone would want to make a farm this remote. I don't know why they would abandon it. Except maybe civilization grew up in the town of Yongyang where it no longer made sense to live here. But that's what happens. So, let's continue on. Let's get back on track. Talk about navigating our way out of here. So we're going to leave this area behind and try not to get distracted and just volley, you know, go down safely. Now I know there should be deer out here, and I really hope to be able to catch some. I haven't seen any on this trip. Summertime 2 years ago, I saw deer in the mountains around, you know, a little up that way. And we saw the vampire deer, me and a friend, a few years ago, down by the creek. That thing was cool. It has fangs. You know, like the killer rabbit has fangs? Well, the vampire deer has fangs. And they'll hiss and stuff. So look at this. Wow, you know, it's kind of hard. I'll be honest with you. This video is kind of turning out lame because the Forestry Service or somebody went here and cut all this down, so it's so easy to navigate this. So if you'll bear with me in my narration, imagine this without all these trees conveniently cut down for your convenience, okay? Imagine it just being wilderness and you have to find your way through here. That's how it was when I did it. And that's how other parts of Korea be. It's just right now, someone went through and paved the path for us. But it's not always like that. Oh, slipping. Now we see we got another path there. Now see how that's steep? And this kind of gives us, I talk about, like if I was up there and I'm lost, I could just randomly start going down there and maybe fall and slide a lot, which would be a great test of this backpack I'm using now. I still got that Russian Army one with me, see, right there. Be fun to try it out, you know, wear that out. But I'm trying to do this safely. That's the whole point of this video. It's also not just to randomly throw yourself down a mountainslide, but to safely get down. So let's keep going. We see we got a path here. Just take it. Sorry I'm grunting. I've got some serious allergies, cold, and everything going on. My throat is irritated. There's a trail right there. See how... It's raining here off and on for the last few days. So this trail, even though it's not raining today, it's going to be a little slippery because the ground is going to be, see, wet and loose. So be careful of that when you navigate. Good news thing, you know, if I fall here, I'll just bust my butt. Should be the worst of it. Get dirty a little bit. Thought I saw somebody for a second. Wouldn't that been snazzy? Yeah, there's something interesting over there. Let's go down. See, now I'm kind of stuck here. It's like, what do I do? All right. There we go. Just have to be a little cautious coming down. Peace, love, and joy. Keep going. Whoa. Now let's see if I can find an established trail again. I think I missed it. Looks like right over there. It's flat. That would have been the established trail, and I got off track here. Oops. But I'm still in the safe place. It's not dangerous here. It's just a little less convenient. A little slippery. Looks like a guy slipped there, maybe. So we're still good. And I say we because you and I are doing this together. It's just you get to watch the comforts of your computer or mobile device. Okay. Yeah, now we're an inconvenience. I should have gone that way. But what I'll do is I'll go down here, see the opening, so we'll no longer be going down the steep part. Look how steep it is up there. Let me give you another hint about mountain navigation. Okay, for those who don't know, I hope this camera picks it up well. When you're navigating through the mountains, I want you to see if I can get a good angle for you here. Okay, when you go down climbing, you do not want to lean forward, okay? Leaning forward is pushing your center of gravity forward. Lean back, okay? This will push your gravity back, of course. So if you fall, you're going to go this way. And this also now, when you climb up the mountain, do not lean back, okay? Because gravity is going to pull you back. And if you got heavy equipment or something on, it's going to be a bad day for you. Whoops. Case in point, I almost had a bad day. So, let me see if I can zoom out. Nope, we don't want that angle. So, see how I'm leaning forward? And I'm looking up? This is what you want to do, so that way when you fall, if you fall, you're just falling forward. Alright, let's get back on the hike. Whoa! Ah, boy. I just slipped, but I'm not hurt. I just gently fell back. Hey, yeah, some natural cordage here, by the way. Get this stuff when it's like fresh. It's your natural cordage. Yeah, I want to get over there. See, the trail goes that way. So I'm stepping in some rocks here. So I want to be careful. Of course, take it slow. And this goes back to what I said. I didn't, when I said when you find creeks and stuff, I didn't say it would be smooth, right? It wouldn't be a paved road for you. It might be rocks. You have to climb around them or up them, but they're there. And this pathway is leading down. And it is a relatively safe path, even though it's not all mapped out. So what I want to do, I'm going to stop a second here. In fact, I'm going to stop over there. I want to scan around. Can I find a trail? So let's look at my options. You kind of got the flat area. Could have come down. Looks like more construction maybe. Take that. Yeah, that goes down that way. But it could be slippery. Or, what do I have here? Let me try to get up here, off this mud. Or I could try this. It looks like our loggers cut these things across the path, which is kind of annoying. But at the same time, it's still a path. So I'm going to go ahead and take this way. It looks less steep. And where are all the animals hiding at? Well, actually, I kind of know the answer to that, and I'll explain it to you. Remember, animals are like humans. They need food. So, high up here in the mountains, see up there, around there? Yeah, if you want, you know, when I get this whole series of videos together, you'll see it. There's acorns up there. There's some berries. There's stuff like that. But there's not a lot of water. And animals need water. So you're not, I've seen deer up there. And it makes sense when it's wet and stuff. Like right now it's kind of wet. You might find water spots they'll be hanging out at. But over and all, they're going to want to go to the lower places. And then, based upon my observations, after tracking, like finding their trails and where they've eaten, they'll come back, they'll go higher after they've eaten and drink. But it's only like, how can I put it, an easily accessible place. Then when it's time to get more, but they, how can I say it? They want to be in an area that's up off the ground. They like to do that. But they want to have easy to access trails. So see them going to the top of this mountain, then like 5 hours later when they're thirsty, coming all the way back down to the, nah, they're not going to do that. It's too much work. Okay. Ooh, there's looks like right over there. That's a flat area. Yeah, it looks like there's a little, could have been a path right there, all covered up with trees. How convenient. You know what's really cool about the internet? Anybody can be a fake survival expert, including myself. So if I really screw things up here, I can just edit it out. Ain't that cool? And you all think, wow, man, that Rob guy, he really knows what he's talking about. Because you'll never see the screw-ups. Isn't that awesome? That's how anybody can be a fake survival expert. And if I was really cool, I'd have a team behind me. You know, with my blanket, my medikit ready, and all that stuff, just in case I do have a boo-boo. They're right there to patch me up and give me a cup of cocoa or something. But I don't have that. I'm a one-man show. There's some construction right there. There's a board or something. But I'm not going to go back up there to check it out. It's getting late in the day. This part of the year, it gets dark about 6. And so once I get off this mountainside, which is taking a while, you know, it's another thing. I never said this would be quick. I still have to hike on the highway back to the house. I'll be approximately 1.5 miles from the house once I get down. But I still got to get there. See if I got a little reprieve. Yeah. Seems like this might be the easy way. Cross over. Funny thing is, I don't take this trail every day, or I don't do this every day, just down to this village. But it seems like it always changes a little bit. You know, one year I'll find a path, I'll take it, it works. You come back another year and it's like, you got a slight variation in it. Like you forget where it is or you lost it. Or you go here where all the trees are cut down and then it's like, now you got to make a new way. Alright. Jeepers creepers. Now over there I can see some greenhouses. We're getting closer. Yeah, so now it's flattened out here. Let's go explore this. Yeah, this is a good. It's a good thing you don't do this at night, right? Even with a flashlight, just to go be dangerous. All these fallen logs. That oops, how inconvenient we did this. Could really ruin your day if you fall, slip, or something. That kind of looks like a trail through there. And that looks like maybe a trail there. Wow, which one to take? Let's go this side. Oh, there's a, looks like, oh, no, it's just plants. For a second, it looked like an old rusted sign up there. Yeah, right through here, look at that. You can see that was a nice trail until somebody decided to cut all these trees over it for whatever reason. In fact, there's the trail right there. But you see, you throw a bunch of trees in, you block the path, you get confused, you have to circumnavigate it, all this stuff. Ching chow. No wonder I'm having problems today. Uh-oh, my boot is stuck. My boot just got caught. Maybe I'll edit that out. Oh, my shoe's come untied. Okay, I gotta stop this for a moment and tie my shoe. Wait one moment. Okay, shoes are tied. Time to hit the trail again. So far, that's the only part of this video I've edited out. Just stop that to save battery power and memory power. Plus, to be honest, do you really want to see me like tie my shoes for a minute or two? Nah, it's just boring. Hopefully you don't find this boring but educational. Keep going. Oh, the lacquer tree. Yeah, great. You didn't see it on camera, but I just laid next to the lacquer tree. You want to be careful of those things. Those will irritate your skin. Unless you have gloves on or something. By the way, the Korean word for lacquer tree is oknamu. I learned that very painful lesson when I got it all over my hands doing some bushcrafting a few years ago. Okay, let's take a moment again and reassess what we're doing here. I see, again, let me get down. See what this might look like, a trail through here? Again, kind of like a game trail. It's small, but it looks like it's beaten down. You don't have all the wild stuff. I can see a trail there. I'm tempted to take that. So tempted, in fact, I'm doing it while I'm talking. Let's see what we get here. You can also see it looks like maybe where it's beaten down there too. So it looks like I might have two choices. Now I can see something that maybe the camera can't, and I want to use this as an educational tool. Let me see if I can get down here and demonstrate. And basically what it is this, I can see, and I hope you can see, let me zoom in. You can see how that's dropping off. Okay? So now we got some options. We got to think about our options. Option one, you try to skirt the rim. You see how this is going? Maybe I want to skirt the rim, stay out and try to skirt it and go, well, camera can't see it, hold on. I might want to skirt it on the outside. See how the rim is here? See if that rim will go down like that. Or I could attempt the more direct route. The more direct route would be go down here. That will lead into a creek and push directly into the village I was talking about before, where I believe it is. How about we do an option C? Let's recon this first. See what's over here. I am hoping the guys who did this were looking for the easy way out of here, right? So I'm hoping maybe this will skirt around that way. So you can see this is a trail. So that kind of tells me I made the right decision. The thing that's going to determine whether it was a good decision is look at all this debris though. I don't know why they would do this. To put it in military terms, you've cut off your avenue of retreat. I mean, really. So there is a trail right there. I can see remnants of it right there. But the guys who did this just did themselves in. Okay, so here's the trail, goes over there. I gotta let you know, I'm down to the last 25% of battery power. So I might actually have to edit this some, as in turn it off just to conserve battery power. Then when I get someplace significant, I can kick it back on again. This camera is a Sony, paid 200 bucks for it, does all right. But the battery power is like maybe an hour and a half on it, tops. Continuous running. Whoa, whoa. Now I'm tangled up. See, I'm almost falling and stuff here. Crap, look at this. This Russian backpack, I don't know why. This thing has got super huge straps on it. And these super huge straps got caught up on this branch here. That's a safety hazard. Keep this in mind when hiking. Your gear is important. I'm sorry, your gear is important. Make sure you choose the right gear. Alright. Let me try to get myself back up without sliding down this hillside here. I should get a GoPro next time. But that costs money. Alright, here's the trail right here. See where it's all brown going there? The trail that's got debris covering it. Oh, there's a creek right there too. How convenient. In an inconvenient location. Nikes. What a pain in the butt. Okay, I think I'm going to have to slide down. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do, this will be fun on camera. I'm going to have to slide down. And again, we're going to do another stress test on this backpack because I'm just going to chuck it. Down it goes. See? Whoa, lean back because I am slipping and I don't want to fall forward. That's bad for your health. So I'm leaning back. Yep, it looks fine. Okay, what I'm going to do, I got to stop this camera. I need to collect my gear, that backpack, and do a gear check. Because when you fall or slide down a hill or get caught up in, anything, any mishaps, you want to do a check to make sure everything's still here. Like, make sure my knife is here, make sure my wallet is still with me, because losing this stuff would be really bad. So I'll shut this off, do my gear check, and kick it back up. I just did my gear check. I'm good to go. But check this out. To reinforce my point about creeks, look at that. We've got like an underground little creek right there. So at least we got a little bit of water up here. And there's a little bit of water there. So hey, maybe some animals here. And look at this. Now that I've spilled my stuff over here and check it, looks like there's a path there. fact, maybe that was the path I should have been on. That looks nice and easy to go. But if I didn't have those trees in the way, I would have been connected to that, or who knows, if I didn't have all that fallen trees, I would have detected it over there and just gone that way. So what I need to do now is get across here. So I'm walking over the creek entrance there, that underground creek. Oh yeah, look how much easier it is there. Good grief. I could have walked through there. Yeah, look at this. Alright. Well, it kind of hits on the point too. See, you go along the rim, you avoid going into the creek itself. Except not exactly what I was planning. But it all leads down. Let's keep going down. Look, oh, don't touch that tree. You know people have been here because you see the markers. That's another indication, hey, I don't want to say it's next to civilization, but people have been here. So it can't be all that terribly dangerous or so. Jeez, oh Pete, man, what were they thinking? Hey, nice pine trees here. Yeah, it looks like a really deep gully. I want to try to avoid that. That looks like maybe a path. Maybe here too. Let's go this way. It's wider. Ta-da! We have a fallen tree. This time it wasn't cut, it just fell. Now I have to climb over that. The real life hazards of climbing in the mountains. You don't see a lot of this on TV shows a lot. It's usually chopped, edited, or... Yeah, see right here? See how it goes down? Let me zoom in. That looks like a game trail of some sort. Like a path. So, I'm going to try to follow this. And it's a slippery one too. There's a little bit of a trail. Yeah, see all those vines and everything there? Oh my gosh, you get in summertime, all those things are all thick and everything. Yeah, right there's a creek, that's what I'm talking about too. You try to go navigating through that creek directly, you got all those rocks you gotta navigate. Then it's common to have a bunch of those thick vines and stuff covering the path. Again, it's a pathway, it works. But like I promised, I didn't say it was always easy, so at least we're avoiding that by going this way. This is not easy, but it's sure easier than taking the creek there. Yeah, it is actually easier, believe it or not. Yep, I can see footsteps are here. That looks like a person's footstep, but based on the size and the way it's imprinted. Yep, so I'm going to take that. That's another sign too, I should mention. Look for footprints. If you see people prints, that probably tells you, you may have had locals here before, and they're using it. And it looks like I may have found another terrace farm here. So I'm going to go check that out. See, it goes down there. Watch your steps. All right. So it's not a terrace farm, although it could be engineered, but it looks like across, I'm not sure if it's a road or a creek bed. Probably a creek, I'm sorry, not a creek bed, probably like a trail, that's what I'm trying to say, not a road. But again, our logger buddies have covered this trail up with these logs, so it's hard to navigate or to tell for certain. Why did they do this? I just don't know. Yeah, I'm going to push down. I don't have much battery time left on this. And I want to be off this mountain by dark. There's a marker. Somebody's been here. I don't know what these marks mean. I don't know who, if it's trail, like a, sorry, not trail, but the Forestry Service, or what. That looks like a cross over there. Oh, how interesting. Now I'm back at the very creek I wanted to avoid. And I have to see, oh yeah, check this out. Okay, somebody's been here. Let me show you something. For all you people that are into tracking and stuff. Right there, that's a human print. Can you see it where my finger's pointing at? We know somebody's been here. That's not to say this was the most genius track, or the genius trail they took, but we know people have been here. And since we know there's a lot of people that live in this area, because it's Korea, it's dense, it's a good possibility somebody knows something I don't about this area. So I'm going to have to put this camera, because I got to navigate up this. But when I get to the top, I can kick it back on. We'll discuss the outcome of it. Hold on. Whew. Well, I climbed up there, and you know what? I was wrong. That was not a footprint. It was a rock with, like, leaves indented in it to make it look like it was a footprint from the distance. Oops. So now I'm going to go up there and see what I see. Well, here's what I could do. I goofed. I was wrong. I could try crossing the creek again, shorten the path, or as any self-respecting fake survival expert will do, I'm just going to edit it out and you'll never know the difference. And I'll cock up some story afterwards. What happened? Although this looks beaten down, maybe this will get us back on the right trail. You have some rooting. So some critters have been here. Let's see what critters have been here though. The only bad thing about this path is I'm gaining elevation again. That's not cool. But oh, look what we found. Oh, the mother lode. Check this out. Oh, perfect. Why is this perfect? Simple. What did I say before? Look this. I'm a little tired, to be honest with you. What did I say? If you find a tomb, if you find a tomb, see like that one? There's a path down from this mountain. Because the people who built it and take care of it, one easy way down. And look what I see. Dun dun! A trail leading out. See that right here? Sweet. I'm gonna put this glove in my pocket, sorry. Alright, let's go. Now, I don't know if that's, I've been through here before, and I'm not sure if that's the marked grave spot, but if that's the correct grave spot, it's going to lead to a farm. There's this village down here, and it's going to lead you to the back end of somebody's farm. Oh, look, it's getting flat down there. Another grave site. Tomb, that is. Oh yeah. So definitely on the right track. Oh, it's not even maintained, but still. Oh, it's rooting. Let's look for some trails here. There's a trail right there. But let's check around first, see if I see another one. So, I know I got a trail there. It looks like something that might be a trail right there. But I'm going to scan around here first. Yeah, that could kind of be a trail, but I'm going to go this way. Jeepers creepers, man. Look, this is a mess. Look how ancient this is. You see the rock foundation here and all, but it's just been neglected. I don't know why. Family maybe died off. They moved. The souls who belong here are gone. Their memories forgotten. Although the one up there did have like a Coca-Cola bottle, so somebody at least celebrated a Coke with them. Or nobody just loves them. Blah. Ow! I'm getting whacked and hit, but it looks like I'm on a trail, so I'm going to follow it. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing I didn't go the other way. Look at that. That would lead right back down there. And that's a very steep climb. We want to avoid that as much as possible. But of course, it begs the question, hey, wait a minute, where's this going? The trail's kind of like disappeared too. Jeepers creepers. Oh, I think I just found the trail again. Yep. Alright, I got two options. I can try to walk down this or slide. And since I want this backpack to get a workout to see how good it really is, because it's a cheap Chinese copy I was told, let's test it. Let's just slide on the back of it. Hold on, I got a better idea. Let me turn this camera off for a second. I found it. It's right here. I was on the right path, actually. This is a trail. But it's all wet and everything, so it's just hard to navigate. But go up 30 feet or so up there, wherever I was. Man, actually it's like 50 feet when you threw where I threw it away. I went boom, 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 boom over there. And I had to slide down. It's too difficult to walk. So my wife's going to be happy when I come home with my pants all messy and everything. So, let's check this out. This held up. That's cool. This held up. You can see where it's muddy, but other than some mud. Well, you know, hey guys, I hope this proves one thing for you. Whenever I do a gear review or I give you information, I'm not just some armchair internet guy. I actually do it for real. And because I do it for real, you get to see the end result. The screw-ups, the things that go right, the things that go wrong, what happens to the equipment. I'm the real deal. So since I'm the real deal, let's keep going. By the way, what was it? Oh yeah, there's another grave marker right there. I keep saying grave marker, I mean tombs. Which tells you there's an easy path. In fact, there's a trail there, you cross that, and there's a trail right there. So, even though that was a sloppy way of getting down, this is the right path. And man, I've got like mud in my shoes now. Crikey. You got this little creek here, but it's so light you can see where it's used as a trail too. Yep, back on the trail. Now see right here, this is a pleasant little hike. The village is over there. You know, you got this decent trail here. Moss. Listen to the bubbling water. Pretty nice, huh? Kind of glad I went this way. Looks like I see some footprints, definitely rooting. Maybe animals. Yeah, that looks like a hoof going by that. At least I think so. Because I got to test out the equipment, which is what I wanted to do. And found, you know, the old terrace farms, the tombs. I got to give you an education on that. That's pretty cool. Oh, mockery bottle. So, yeah, I don't know how much more longer this camera lasts. I got plenty of footage, memory on it. It's the battery time that's an issue. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this like dual survivor style. You know, once I reach civilization, I'm going to wave my hands or something. People will magically come and help me, and that'll be the end of the video. Nah, wish I was easy, right? Oh, that's water. I thought that was glass for a second. Oh, another grave site. See, that should also tell you something else about, you know, your close civilizations, the frequency you're seeing of these tombs. This is like a little path here, which is oh so fun because it's... Oh, heck no. Let's go back. We got another little snag. Let's see what these people here did. That's another little hint for you. If you find yourself like what I just did, saw that obstacle back there, I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't want to do that. Go to the gravesite here. See what they did. What trails did they make? Is it this trail that we have to navigate through? Or do we have other options? It also helps verify if you're on the right track. Wow, look how old that is. Man, it must be like an old soju bottle, but some old stuff. You know it because there's no brand markings or anything. Alright, here we are. So I'm using this as a reference point. And I don't see any other trails going that way. Just that way. We don't want to go up. So that tells me this was the correct way. Kind of unpleasant. I was hoping there was a shortcut, but we gotta go through that mound, but it's no big deal because we know if they did it, we can do it. Oh yeah, don't want to do another gear check. Here, my phone's here, my wallet's here. I'm not hurt. The backpack's here. Boom. This I gotta fix. These straps are getting in the way. They're too long. Okay, so now I'm on the spine here, this ridge. I could either go that way, or maybe I want to try to follow this ridge here. I'm going to take a quick recon. Well, I see the trail. It looks like it goes that way. Take that back. I'm going to try to navigate this. I think I'm going to have to turn my camera. I just heard snapping over there. Wasn't me. Alright. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I just climbed over that. My main camera's out of power, so I'm using an iPhone. The iPhone I gotta be very careful about here. Not only do I not have much, only got like 40% battery in it, but memory's short, and you know, this is an expensive piece of equipment. But I was on the right path, and I am on the right path. So I'm gonna film this as long as I can until I get to the village. Once I get to the farms, I will probably cut this off because I'm gonna be out of power, memory, something. And I heard snapping. I don't know what the snapping was. It sounded like it was above me over there, maybe. Haven't identified that. As far as the rock spilling and stuff, well, that was me. All right. Yeah, we're on the right path. In fact, I can see a trail there and there. So that's great news. Whoops. Oh yeah. So you got another trail there. That's probably to another tombstone. That goes somewhere, like a dead end from what I can see. We're gonna take this way. The simple way back home. Yeah, it's a good thing too. It gets dark about actually about 5:40. It gets dark here in the mountains. So I don't want to be trying like walking on the roads or anything like 7 o'clock at night. You definitely don't want to be trying to navigate. Imagine navigating that mountain behind me 9 o'clock at night or something, pitch dark, right? Headlamps have been great, which I do have. Imagine doing it without any equipment. Yes, that wouldn't be fun. So that's another thing. When you're navigating from the mountain, it's best to just do it in the daytime. Look, another tombstone. See, increased frequency of tombstones, you know, tombs, whatever you want to call it, indicates you're getting close to civilization. Well, yeah, this was a good choice. It's more difficult than the other way I was going to go. I would have been home already the other way. But this is more exciting. Oh, I wish I could show you the camera. Just how much sliding I've done and stuff. I can't show you. I can't justify it. You know, you slip, you fall like maybe 10, 15 feet, who knows, and you're muddy. It's an adventure. So lush, even like this. Look, it's still so lush outside. That's one thing I like about coming outside. See, doesn't that look like a wall? Doesn't it give the impression someone built a wall here maybe a long time ago? And that maybe I got some bugs crawling on my back too. Now, see the trail here? Yeah, we're good to go from this point. There's another little trail there, but that's not what we're taking. Yeah, I'm very fortunate. You know, I did fall a couple times, got a little oomph, but no injuries. Just more dirty than anything. Definitely a good test of equipment. Real world. Oh, another gravestone with a marker. And look at this. So you can also see we're coming out of all the foliage. See all this dense foliage and stuff? Look, I was up there, way up there. We made our way down. Hope you're enjoying this adventure. Yeah, I gotta get home. I told my kids we baked some cookies tonight. They like macadamia cookies, so we're gonna make some. Especially the girls. All right. Whoop, whoop. Are we here? Oh, another footprint, rooting, animals. Dun dun! We're at a farm. We reached civilization. Now, where's the farmer I can wave to and have have them come pick me up and we'll roll credits? Ah, I'm tripping over their stuff now. Okay, we're here. Let's go around here just a little bit more so you can see the village, what it looks like. I want to give you a good view of what we just came through. Good thing it's autumn. This stuff's dying anyway. Otherwise, I get in trouble for trespassing or something. Well, and that's Korea. Everybody's always making their own farmland, whether they bought it or not. Over there, that gives you some clue. More tombs. And these are not prominent, but they are well maintained. So look at that. These are well maintained. You got some Hanja there. That's the Chinese. All right. When can we roll credits now? Yeah, look at that. We were up on those ridges, okay? Came all the way down. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't perfect, but we found a relatively safe way using trails, tombstones, and creeks to navigate. Hey, I didn't promise it'd be pretty. I said that from the get-go, but it worked. Now all we gotta do, I'm gonna get to this nice village up here. Gear check, we're gonna roll credits. And if I find anything supplemental, I'll add it on at the end after the credits. Works in dual survivor, right? Maybe we can do like a cutscenes or something. Outtakes. And fix these straps. Good grief, these things were part of the problem. I was getting snagged on. Ooh, do we see civilization? Hey, I just made 10,000 steps. My Fitbit's telling me. Yeah, I burned a lot of calories on this trip. Ooh, civilization, look. The blue huts. Koreans love to have blue huts. Oh, there was another trail right there. We survived the mountains. Now, do I see anybody I can wave to and start rolling credits? Can I call a taxi and have them rescue me? See, in Korea, blue's very popular on the huts, or I should say for roofs. That's a Korean watermelon right there, subak. And we're at town. Look at this. But there's nobody to greet me. Where's the people at? I thought there was always somebody waiting, waving, ready for you to pick you up and take you away and greet you, whatever, feed you, celebrate you surviving. I mean, that's how it works on TV. Oh my gosh, you'd think it was fake or something. Oh well. Nobody's here to greet me. That's kind of disappointing, right? But, oh look. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Hey, we get to roll credits. See y'all later. Bye.